What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 career mode. This is episode number 62, and today, guys, I have a treat for you. We've got a full live episode today, including the big game against Arsenal, where Martin de Roon is going to return to the Riverside Stadium, surely, since he was sold a couple weeks ago when he told us he was homesick. Well, now he's gone to Arsenal instead, and also, we're going to have a live transfer deadline day today as well. So, two big events in today's episode: a big game be Arsenal, the return of the skipper, and transfer deadline day 2. So let's get straight down to it. And the first thing we have in today's episode is a transfer offer for one of our players, and it is for Kamada. Okay, a bid for our Japanese playmaker Kamada from Real Betis for £7 million. Now, Kamada is not a first-team player. He's been out on loan to Wigan since we signed him. He's 76 overall, 22 years old. I do like the Japanese playmaker. He's all right. But we don't really use him that much. He's barely played this season, so I'm not against selling him. But at 22 years old, 76 overall, I do like the kid. So we'll ask Betis for £10 million. If they meet that, fair enough. If not, we'll just keep him here, because I like him. He's a decent squad player to have. And we should wait and see what the Spanish clubs say. I've got no replacements lined up, so there's no real need to sell him. But we'll see what Betis say to that counter offer there. And that's the first one we have today. And we also have a transfer offer for Barbosa as well. How about this? Gabigol in form right now since he returned from injury. And oh my goodness, Paris Saint-Germain putting in a big bid here of £42 million. Now, Barbosa started off the season like a house on fire, then got put out, then had the injury. Since he's come back, he's been good. I don't really want to sell Gabigol, I like him, but that's a good bid for him. We make a good profit on the guy straight away, and because it's PSG too, one of the rich clubs in the game, I'm pretty sure they would meet quite a lot of money for a counter offer, like Bayern did with Vieto. So I'm not against selling him. Berahino's our top scorer right now. This guy's our second highest scorer, but I don't want to sell him either. So reject all offers, counter offer a ridiculous amount. Don't really know what to do here. I think what I'll do is I'll counter offer a ridiculous amount, see what PSG say. If they meet it, they can have him. Otherwise, we'll keep him here and just basically see what they say. So we'll ask for £85 million. It's highly unlikely they'll say yes. But again, these are the sort of bids where you just never know. You never know. And hopefully they just say no, to be honest, because I'd rather keep Barbosa here. And we'll see what they say to that very, very ridiculous counter offer there. And also a U-Scout report as well. This will be the final one, I think, of our scout Victor Golovin's mission. And we should wait and see what he says. Victor Golovin has picked us up one player for our academy there, Henry Cox. He's not the best in overall. Baker's not going to make the cut. Peter Brown might be alright. 72-94 potential. Poor overall, though. I might not bother with him. I'll sign this guy. Oh, should I sign this guy, Jay Collins? I don't know. Okay, another goalkeeper there. Charles Brown. We'll have him. Charlie Brown. And Charles Lee as well. The Charles coming in. And so I get these guys in. I mean, they might be alright, but it's just their overalls aren't the best. And their potentials, you don't know after 1 month scouting. So I think I'll actually just leave those guys there and reject them. And we're about to find out what Betis and PSG say to our bids. Betis come back to us regarding Kamada and say they will match £10 million. Okay, so Kamada is on his way to Spain. I'm not against that sale because, again, we haven't really used Kamada much in this series, really, since we signed him. He got some minutes in the first season, then went out on loan to Wigan. Since then, he's been in and out of the team, but very rarely in the squad, in the first 11, I should say. So Kamada's going to go to Spain for £10 million. I'm okay with that. We haven't really got a replacement lined up, but I don't mind too much. We've got Onuma, who's our backup CAM after Ramirez, so I don't mind too much. And now we're going to find out what PSG say about Barbosa, as Kamada's already gone. Wow, he quickly packed his bags and left, didn't he? And now PSG are going to come back to us regarding Barbosa, and oh my goodness, they've matched £85 million. Oh no, oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, wow. And we also got 85 grand for tournament prize money. Brilliant. Oh, my goodness, Barbosa. No. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't really want that to happen. I like Gabigol. I really do. £85 million is a lot of money, though. That's an awful lot of money. Oh, wow. Jesus, man. That is a lot of money. I did not see that counter offer coming off. Well, how about that? Barbosa is probably on his way to PSG for £85 million. And out of nowhere, we're getting about £95 million in our budget. Now I wish I didn't sign Thomas, just didn't sign anyone and waited before I could get a better defensive midfielder for de Roon. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Oh wow. And that is it. Player sold in the top left. Gabriel Barbosa has gone to Paris Saint-Germain for £85 million. Well, we say farewell to a Swansea legend in my FM save. We say thank you for the service in the first half of the season. Played very well. And Barbosa and Kamada have gone just like that. That is unbelievable. I did not see that coming off. I thought, we'll just wait and see what PSG say. I thought they'd come back to us and say £60 million or something. £85 million for Gabigol. That's a record sale in this series. That's crazy. And now we haven't got a striker to play alongside Berahino. So we need to sign a new striker. And that's what we're going to do in today's episode. Oh my word. Well, that is absolutely crazy. But Gabigol has gone just like that. And now we go into the first game of the episode here as we face Arsenal at the Riverside Stadium, where Derone may well end up returning to his former club after he told us all he was homesick. So we're going to the first game of the episode then, taking on Arsenal. Can we get ourselves a big win here on the skipper's return to the Riverside Stadium and extend the gap at the top of the table despite Gabigol now being sold to Paris Saint-Germain? Let's find out. Come on, the Borough. What a massive game this is going to be. I really hope Derone does play in this one. Let's find out. And you would have seen by the lineups as well, Martin Derone is indeed in the first team for Arsenal wearing the number 8 shirt. So what a game. This is going to be his first game back at the Riverside Stadium. Come on, the Borough. Let's punish him for leaving and get the 3 points. Here is Hughes on the ball early, finding Cancelo. I'll go for goal from range. Why not? Cancelo! Oh, wow. Not a bad effort there from our right back. Black makes a very good early save, though. Still 0-0. Good to get the first shot on target, though. Corner whipped into the middle. Headed away by Coquelin. It'll drop to the Hoover. He'll go for goal. Sky's over the bar. Every time he touches the ball. Oh, Menendez takes it off him. Well done, Diego. Now through towards Ward-Prowse. Storming down left-hand side. Inside towards Wilson. Wilson goes for goal. Brilliant save by Black. Salah to Cancelo down the right-hand side. And away goes the Portuguese right back. No one is catching up here as he slides it through towards Berahino. Barbosa comes across, still Berahino on the ball. Wilson makes the right run. Berahino picks him out here. Wilson on the ball, back towards Sido, surely to make it 1-0. Great save by All Black, and I can't turn in a rebound. Oh my goodness, Martinez cleared off the line after Derone almost put the ball into his own goal. Corner to the Borough, and Diego will take it, whips it into the middle and looks for Sido. Berahino up in the air. It'll come back towards Diego. Good first touch, gets himself inside and goes for goal. Black pats it away. Gibbs clears. It's been all Middlesbrough in these first 25 minutes as Menendez robs Derone again and then takes it over his head. Diego, what a piece of skill. And away he goes. Good ball through towards Sido as well. Gibbs covering. Still Sido on the ball. Can we get a shot away from this here? I'd love to, really. With Berahino on the ball, takes it around his man, goes for goal, deflected, and that'll be a corner. Here's Derone receiving the ball for Arsenal. Wilson shuts him down, though. Derone has had one hell of a bad half. He's been absolutely awful, and he's put his teammate in trouble there as well. It's come towards Ward-Prowse after the poor throw-in, and Ward-Prowse is supposed to Berahino, surely follows up the rebound. Get in! Sido Berahino scores his first goal in a while, and our top scorer puts us in front just before the break. Derone put his man in trouble with a terrible throw. We won it back. The first shot hit the post from Ward-Prowse, but Berahino follows in the rebound for his 14th goal in the Premier League. 1-0 to the Borough, and it's no less than we deserve. Cazorla to Derone, tackled by Ward-Prowse. He's had a bad game, Martin Derone. Now Wilson on the ball, through the gap towards Sido. Sido! Just off target. I dummied the ball through his legs, but couldn't get the finish right. What a goal that would have been. What a turn. But I fired the ball just wide the post. That would have been amazing. And I can't see Derone on the pitch anymore either. And I think Arsene Wenger has subbed off the Dutchman because I don't see him anywhere. I think Wilshire's come on, and I think Derone has come off. Arsene Wenger's seen enough. He's had an absolutely terrible return to the Riverside Stadium, and that is it. Derone has gone as Coquelin shot is blocked and Cazorla's goes way wide the post. I didn't get a notification for it or anything, but yeah, I can't see him on the pitch, so he must have gone. Ward-Prowse on the volley. What a goal! James Ward-Prowse with an absolutely stunning half volley puts us 2 goals up, and in a game where Arsenal really need to get themselves the win to get back into the race for a top 4 place. They've just been awful, and James Ward-Prowse has fired in our second goal. What a half volley this was through the body of Gabriel I should say, and Sanchez, and into the bottom corner. All Black has no chance. 2-0 to the Borough, and he doesn't even seem fussed. 2-0 to Middlesbrough, and we're surely on course for the win. One late chance for Arsenal to possibly grab a consolation goal. Correa's free kick is whipped into the middle and Coquelin controls and Donnarumma can't keep it out, and sadly his clean sheet is gone late on. I highly doubt it's going to matter because we're into stoppage time now, but Donnarumma has been great all season long. It's a brilliant goal by Coquelin, to be fair. Great chest and half volley, but it was straight at the Italian who's been in great form this season. He probably should have kept it out. Still, Arsenal get themselves a consolation goal, 2-1. I don't think it'll matter though. And indeed, it just is a consolation goal for Arsenal because we get the win by 2-1. Another victory for the boys from the Riverside Stadium. An important one as well on the return of the homesick captain, Martin Derone. We get the 3 points, a good display, and a big win. I would have been very frustrated how we not won this game. We were the far superior side, no denying that in my opinion. And I shall give man the match to Ward-Prowse, who scored our stunning second goal and also hit the post, which resulted in our first goal as well. So Ward-Prowse man the match, a great win for us and a big 3 points. Okay, so now we're going to look for a replacement for Gabby Golden after his sale to PSG for £85 million. We have some targets on our shortlist right now, a few players who we've already looked at here. Probably not going to bother with Poulsen as he's not really good enough, but Malik, Origi, Sanabria, Batshuayi, Lacazette, Icardi and Morata as well. I think the one I would really want is Lacazette from United. I don't see this coming off, but we'll put in bids for all these players though and wait and see what the clubs say. So it'll be valuation bids for all the players then. So for Malik, it's going to be £31.5 million. Origi will be £30.5 million. Sanabria will be £33 million. Batshuayi will be £34 million. Lacazette, the one I really want, will be £51.5 million. A lot of money for him. Icardi is £42 million. And Morata is £36 million. We'll put in valuation bids for all these clubs, wait and see what they say, and hopefully one of them will say yes to a valuation bid. Alright, so here we go then, advancing through the calendar. We shall wait and see what those clubs say. They all come back straight away, and as you can see, a few of them have said yes, as a bid comes in for Sido here. Listen, Leicester, we've sold Gabby Go. We're not going to sell Sido as well, so Ranieri can look elsewhere. A few of them have said yes. I think Spurs said yes, and as you can see, United said no for Lacazette, but only want £65 million. Wolfsburg said yes to the deal for Icardi, £42 million. Real Madrid okay with Morata, £36 million. Chelsea no for Batshuayi, Batiste no for Sanabria, and Spurs said yes to the deal for Origi, and Napoli said no for Malik. They just don't want to let go of Malik, do they? I put in like 5 bids for the guy now. They always say no. The one I do want is Lacazette, and for £65 million, we can afford that, and he is the best player out of all these guys. We're putting a new bid for Lacazette at £55 million. Wait and see what they say. And I certainly wouldn't be against Icardi though of Wolfsburg right now, the former Inter striker. £42 million for him. He's 87 overall, 25 years old. I wouldn't be against bringing this guy to Riverside Stadium, so I'll put in a bid for him, a contract I should say, and wait and see what he says. But Morata wants a ridiculous amount of money, so to be honest, I'm not going to bother with him. I'll leave him be. He's a very good striker, but I think I'd rather Icardi over him, so we'll let Morata go. And I'm not against signing Origi either, 84 overall, 23 years old, but to be honest, I think we could do better. You know, I think we could do better than Origi. Icardi would be better. We're only spending, what is it, £12 million more. So we'll put in a contract anyway, but I don't think we'll sign the Belgian. All right, so one more advance, and the clubs and players will come back to us. And United have accepted our bid for Lacazette of £55 million. Icardi's accepted his contract as well, as has Origi. So I probably won't bother with Origi then now that Icardi's ready to come in. But Lacazette, I really want him. I had him in my West Brom, PSG and Arsenal save for the first two clubs, and he's on a lot of money. He's on an awful lot of money. 88 overall, 27 years old, but he's an amazing striker. Oh man, that is a lot of money Lacazette wants. We can afford it if we adjust the budget, but I don't know. Do I want to sign Icardi instead? I think we'll say no to Origi, as Icardi, in my opinion, would be the better deal. Only £12 million more for someone on less wages, and also free ratings higher. Oh man, Lacazette or Origi? Lacazette or Icardi? Which one would I want to pull off here? Not entirely sure. So we'll store the Icardi deal, wait and see what Lacazette say. That's a very interesting dilemma. And as you can see, a bid comes in for Pickford, and also, as we reject this one from Bologna, and also Lacazette has accepted his contract. So what do I want to do? Lacazette or Icardi? I mean, they're both brilliant strikers. Lacazette, 88 overall, 27 years old. Icardi, 87 overall, 25 25 years old on much less wages and also £13 million cheaper. If we sign Icardi, we might be able to pull off another deal to sign someone else. Whereas with Lacazette, if we sign him, we'll probably only be able to sign like one fringe or squad player, I should say. So I don't really know. I don't think I've had Icardi before. I know I've had Lacazette before, but I'm not too sure I've had Icardi before. So I might go for him instead of Lacazette. Oh, this is such an interesting choice. I don't know who to go for. Alright, so I've made the decision. I know that it may seem silly to turn down the better striker, but I've had him before. I've had this guy before. And I like to sign players I don't think I've used before. And one of those is Icardi. I don't recall ever having him. If I have had him before, someone do let me know what career mode that was. I don't remember him though. So I think I'm going to sign Icardi. Just because we do sign him, we'll probably have enough money to sign someone else as well. Whereas with Lacazette, if we do sign him, we probably won't be able to complete any more deals, if only for squad players. And I think I'd rather sign someone a little bit better for the first team. So we're going to say no to Lacazette, even though he is the better striker. And we're going to bring in Mauro Icardi instead. So Icardi is going to join us for £42 million. I'll definitely take that deal as a replacement for Barbosa. I don't think I've used him before. I'm excited to see what he's like. So in comes Icardi. Alright, so these are Icardi stats as well. 87 overall, 25 years old. As you can see, he's got some very good stats here. 92 finishing, 84 heading, 88 shot power, 83 ball control as well, 90 jumping, 88 attacking position as well. He's only got 2-star skills, which is a little bit disappointing, but I don't think that'll be too big of a deal for me. A 4-star weak foot 2, very handy indeed, and he'll play alongside Sido up top. So in comes Icardi, and again, I don't think I've had him before, so I'm excited to see what he's like, and hopefully he'll do quite well. And what I think I might do as well is going for a new attacking midfielder with the money we've got left over now. Ross Barkley, Halilovic, and Quintero as well. We looked at all these guys in the summer. I'm going to put in bids for all of these guys right here. We don't really have enough money to sign Barkley, but we might do if we do include Gaston Ramirez, who's 3 years older and also 6 ratings lower. So what I'm going to do here is put in a bid of £30 million plus Ramirez and wait and see what they say. And for Halilovic, put in a £24 million bid plus Ramirez, wait and see what they say to that. And for Quintero, we shall put in just a, let's say $30 million bid plus Ramirez and wait and see what Porto say. So I do like Ramirez, I really, really do, as I can't find him here. But, you know, again, if we want to build the best side possible, we need to start looking at younger players and better players too. Alright, so transfer deadline day is here then. Are we going to pull off any more signings? Well, let's find out. 4 emails straight away after the first advance, and I'd imagine that these 3 clubs will come back to us. And as you can see, Hamburg have accepted our bid of £24 million plus Gaston Ramirez for Halilovic. So how about that, as Everton and Porto reject our bids for Barkley and Quintero respectively. We have a bid for Donnarumma as well, but Milan want to buy him back for £23 million. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but he's ours now. You let him go. He's not returning home. He's staying here at the Riverside Stadium. Hamburg accepted our bid for Halilovic and £24 million plus Ramirez. I really do like Gaston, but I think Halilovic would be a great signing for us. So we'll offer the Croatian a contract and wait and see what he says. And as you can see, as we have a bid for Salah here after the next advance from Real Madrid, we're going to say no to this deal. He's going nowhere. I'm not going to do what I did with Barbosa and PSG, so I don't want to lose Salah. So Salah will stay, but Halilovic has accepted his contract, so he is going to come in on a 5-year deal on 70 grand a week. And I think this is an awesome deal right here. I know Ramirez is a great player, but Halilovic is 4 ratings higher, and he's also 6 years younger as well. £24 million plus the Uruguayan, and I'll definitely take this deal. So in comes the Croatian. Never had him before, so again, like Icardi, I'm looking for players I've never used before. So in comes the former Barcelona midfielder, and these are his stats as well. 95 acceleration, 92 balance, 92 ball control, 89 dribbling, some decent passing stats as well. Hopefully he's got 4-star skills. Does he? Yes, he does. 4-star skills as well. He's a left-footed player like Ramirez too. High medium work rate. Looks very, very good for a 22-year-old. Excited to use the guy, and again, never used him before. I do know some people will say, oh my god, he's so overused in career mode, but I've never used him before, so excited to see what he's like, and I think he'll be a very decent player for us. And what I think I might do as well is offer some pre-contracts to some players. So Francois Coquelin, who is 84 overall, 27 years old, he'd be a very good player to come in on a pre-contract. So we'll offer him a deal and wait and see what the French midfielder says. And I think he's probably going to accept that deal as well. So yeah, Coquelin is going to come in next season on a pre-contract, then I'll definitely take that. We've only done 2 so far in the series. They were both in the first season, Deschilio and also someone else who I'm forgetting. But we'll take in Coquelin anyway on a pre-contract for next year. 84 overall, 27 years old. He'd be a great signing on a free. And so that will end deadline day as well in today's episode, guys. So what a crazy episode this was. Barbosa leaving to PSG for £85 million. Kamada going to Betis for £10 million. And then, of course, we signed some replacement players in Halilovic coming in, Ramirez going the other way to Hamburg, and also Icardi coming in for £42 million. Not to mention Coquelin coming in on a pre-contract next season. And, of course, in the game today, you saw Daron return home for the first time since leaving after he told us he was homesick. Had an absolute nightmare as we beat Arsenal by 2-1. So that will end today's episode of Career Mode as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. I shall show you the squad just before the end of the episode off as well, and show you what the team is currently looking like then going into the second half of this season. I cannot believe this episode for transfers, absolutely crazy, and that was unbelievable. So yeah, deadline day ends there. We have a useful monthly report, transfer deadline day ending, and a player conversation too. Heinz wants to be sold. Well, I'm sorry, probably you're staying here for the time being at least. And this is what the team looks like then going into the second half of the season. This is our first 11. The new boys Icardi and Halilovic slotting straight in there. And as you can see, what our bench looks like too. Still very strong indeed. And our resis too. So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this episode, then please do leave a like, as likes are of course much appreciated and they really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all. Hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend. I do apologize there was only one video today. That's my fault. I'm sorry about that. But there will be a new episode of Club and Country later tomorrow. So look forward to that. But thank you for watching this episode and the videos this weekend. Much love to you all. Have a great night. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.